Hi, it's Shelly, and welcome back to my channel. What are we doing today? It's so good to be back in Mexico. I really apologize for the lack of videos over the last 6 months or so. I have had such a busy summer. I renovated a house and got it sold, painted that sucker from top to bottom, put in new flooring. So that took up about half of my summer. Then I volunteer at a bluegrass festival, so that led right into that. And then I took a wonderful trip to BC for a week to visit with some family out there. And then next thing we knew, it was time to get on the plane and come back down here. I promised to do better and get more videos out this year. So we've been here back in Puerto Morelos for a week now, and this video is just kind of, what we've been up to for the first week. The video is a little bit long because we were busy, and I have some things. There's a little bit of a section in the middle that's quite a bit about cooking and meal prep. So if you're not really interested in that, feel free to skip forward. But stay tuned to the end because we're going to hit the beach and an event that's going on down port side. So come on along and join us in our first week back at Puerto Morelos, Mexico. We're at the airport, had to get up at 2:15 in order to travel and get there in lots of time. Poor Penny and the dreaded bag. Here's our flight path. It's 2,600 kilometers or 1,628 miles, and we did it in 3 hours and 40 minutes. For my airport transport this year, I actually had some friends of mine rent a car for me, and they came to the airport and picked me up. It was wonderful, and then we had access to a vehicle to also to do some running around and things on the way back in. So yeah, I highly recommend that. If you know somebody here that can rent a car for you, you can kill a couple of birds with one stone. And the cost was like 800 pesos plus gas. So it is no more expensive than it would be to get an airport pickup. Oftentimes you'll see postings on Facebook where rescues are looking for transport angels to either bring a pet to Canada or US. In this particular case, they wanted me to bring the empty crates back so they can ship more animals out and get them to their forever home. So I did that. It was great. They met me at both ends at the airport, and now we got some puppies that are going to have a new home. So here we are back home, sweet home, in our winter home in Mexico. Penny and I have got some work ahead of us here, getting this stuff all unpacked and put away and making it our own like we do every year. Miss Penny is exhausted. She had a big travel day yesterday, so I just wanted to let everybody know we're back, we're happy, we're gonna get settled in here. The weather is going to be a little bit rainy for the next couple of days, so I think that will give us a chance to get ourselves settled in and before we can get out and about and see all of our people in the neighborhood. So we'll be back at ya. I forgot to mention that my good friend here that we are partners in crime, and her boyfriend graciously went to my storage unit and had everything here and unloaded for me whenever I got back. So I didn't have to do that on travel day, and that was so greatly appreciated. And I just wanted to do a shout out to them because people are wonderful. So while the kids here don't really celebrate Halloween, I had picked up a little box of 100 chocolate bars to bring from Canada to give to the kids. And
My friend who lives here year-round was doing up little goodie bags for the kids that she sees every day that live on her street. So this was a great way for me to get these little candies and a little special treat out there for the kiddos. Well, it's time to get used to Penny's reaction when the garbage truck comes by. This happens 3 times a week, and she never gets tired of barking when the bell rings when they're coming to get the garbage. You would think when it happens 3 times a week she would get used to it, but nope, she's got to get upset about it every single time. She can hear that bell coming from blocks away. So, yeah, this is life in Mexico. So I'm making my first dinner tonight. I finally got out to get some groceries today, and this is my favorite way to make tacos. I of course bought the whole wheat ones, so they're a little bit different consistency than some other ones are, but I just love to crisp them up like this on the stove. Makes them nice and crunchy. Ooh. And it's a fine line between, you know, toasting them and burning them. So anyways, here we are, and yeah, I made myself some beautiful shrimp here. I cooked those up this afternoon, and I made some tomatoes and onions and some cabbage and some cilantros. Got some lime to throw in there, and some habanero sauce. I gotta get myself back into the hot stuff. So yeah, that's what's for dinner tonight in Puerto Morelos. We are just cooking these little tortillas. Honestly, if you've never done this, it's just amazing. It just takes your taco to the next level. Oops. Okay, I've got a little disaster here, so I'm gonna stop for now. I'll show you. I'll come back whenever we got it on the plate. So, crisis averted. We are about to tear into these amazing looking tacos. Look at that. Such fresh ingredients here. I just love it. So good. Okay guys, I just ordered my favorite rotisserie chicken. It's from El Pechugon. Comes with a full chicken, some macaroni salad, 2 packs of rice, big package of potatoes, a couple of stacks of tortillas, and a bag of salsa, as well as a large beverage. So the total, including delivery, was 370 pesos, and this is considered a family meal. It will probably do me probably 4 meals. So when you put it in perspective that way, that's less than 100 pesos per meal. So yep, I'm going to enjoy me some rotisserie chicken. Miss Penny loves sitting out in the yard soaking up the sun. Oh, and we got a new shade cover for the front yard, so maybe we can sit out here a bit this year. First meal for me is mariachis, fresh sides, and look at that suadero quesadilla. Patty had the suadero gringa, huge portions, and I gotta admit, I had the meat and cheese sweats after that. It's such a cute little spot. Service is fast. And the food is amazing. So it has finally quit raining. We've been here for a few days, and we've been kind of stuck inside because it's been very rainy. But today the sun has come out. It's a glorious day, and we are out checking out our favorite walking paths. They have really cut down. This is running along Zatinagasca. And this used to be all quite protected from the road, but
Now they've cut this all back, which gives more airflow, and I can actually see a lot better if there are other dogs, because a lot of times they use this path and they use it off leash, which I completely understand. But I still have to watch out for little Penny because, well, sometimes she thinks she's a Doberman, and she's a bit of a scrapper, so I just have to keep an eye out for her. Anyways, it's great to be back. So glad the sun is out. It's a glorious day, and we are just out enjoying it.
So today, after all that amazing food I had at Mariachi's, I decided it's time to get in the kitchen and start cooking some healthy food. So all the produce I bought when I did my groceries, and I just find here that you need to process the fresh stuff quite quickly, or it ends up not being, I guess it's because there's no preservatives. Anyways, I chopped up some cabbage, I pre-cooked some spaghetti and pasta. I had the rice left over from the rotisserie chicken, got some garlic there all peeled and ready to process. A cucumber, some onions, tomatoes, green peppers. I bought a big stack of broccoli. I've got some ground beef, and that chicken is all processed now from the rotisserie chicken. And then I've got that beautiful carcass there to make some broth. We've got some beans that are going to go into the on the stove and get processed, and I'm also got some chickpeas on the boil there. So with all of these ingredients today, I'm going to make a Mediterranean mashup, which is a salad with chickpea salad. I'm going to make cabbage and ground beef stew. I'm going to make some spaghetti, and I'm going to make a pasta salad. So I just find I love batch cooking. I'll spend a day and just get in the kitchen, get everything prepped, everything ready to go, and then I will make a few dishes ahead, because you know what, as we age, we need to eat a little bit more healthy. Tacos aside, and don't get me wrong, I love those tacos, but I just find as if I eat healthy as a normal course, then I don't feel quite so bad about having mariachi tacos, suadera, quesadillas, which was amazing. So I'm going to throw this stuff all together. Not going to bore you with all the cooking and everything, but I'll show you at the end what we end up with. So these are some of the other ingredients I'm going to be using. As you can tell, I kind of follow a Mediterranean type of style diet. So I use the olive oil, calamari, olives, some feta cheese, balsamic glaze, and the avocados are so amazing here, and some limes. My dressings are usually not cream based. They're like oil and balsamic, or oil and fresh lime juice, and then I'll top the salads with the avocado when I actually go to eat them. So these are just a few other ingredients that I'm going to be using today in my cooking. And of course, I always have my little kitchen helper here, who, especially when I was deboning that chicken, she is a foodie. And of course, one always needs a little inspiration to cooking. So this is one of my favorite reposado mezcal. So we're just gonna sip a little while we're cooking today and make the job go a little more pleasant. Okay, so first up is my pasta salad. It's got broccoli, tomatoes, pasta, of course, cucumber, some feta cheese. I'm not sure if I said olives, and then I just drizzled olive oil over it and then squeezed the juice from a lime in there. And when I go to serve this, I will probably slice up some avocado to go on top, just to give me those good fats. I can't wait to dig into this. Okay, up next is my spaghetti dish. As you can see, there are a ton of vegetables in there. I've got onions and green peppers and broccoli. And for a bit of protein, I added in some of that rotisserie chicken that I had bought. And I'm not sure if you can see, but there are some red chili, minced chili de arbol in there. So she's going to have a little bit of a kick. And then when I go to eat it, I will dress it with a little bit more olive oil and top it with some grated fresh Parmesan cheese. Yummy.
Okay guys, this is my ground beef and cabbage stew. Again, it's got some broccoli and some cabbage and onions and green peppers, a can of diced tomatoes, plus I threw some fresh stuff in there too, and a little one of those Tetra containers of tomato sauce. So, and the ground beef, of course. So I guess the main focus when I cook is that the meat is not the center of the dish. It's mostly the vegetables, and that's what makes things healthier. So you can eat whatever you want, pretty much, except for as long as you add enough vegetables and things, because that turns everything healthy. Now to serve this, I could either put it over a bed of rice, I could throw some pasta in there, I could eat it with some bread. You just need to add a grain somehow to this meal because it doesn't have any grains in it. So yeah, look at that. Oh, it smells amazing. I put some Italian seasonings like oregano and thyme and a bit of rosemary and stuff in there. So this is like a nice pasta dish, a nice red pasta dish. Okay guys, this is another salad. It's called Mediterranean mashup. It's got chickpeas and cucumbers and tomatoes and olives and green peppers and topped with some feta cheese. And I've dressed it with oil and some balsamic glaze. So again, a completely different taste. Okay guys, I'm ready to show you here the fruits of my efforts from all my batch cooking today. Let's start at this end. I got some cucumbers ready to roll. I got some garlic all pre-cooked, all cleaned. Onions ready to go. Some couple packages of chickpeas. This is the ground beef and cabbage. I got 3 servings of that. I got 2 servings of my spaghetti with chicken and broccoli. I've got these 2 beautiful salads. That's a chickpea one, and this is the Greek pasta salad. I have 4 packages of black beans. I've got some rice that was packaged up in individual portions from the rotisserie chicken dinner. I have 5 packages, 3 ounces each, of chicken from the rotisserie chicken that is ready to go to the freezer. I have some broccoli left over that I just blanched, and now I've got it on trays, and I will freeze it like that so that then whenever I go to take it out, it's not all frozen in a big chunk. So that's just an easy way. I blanched that. And then I have 5 packages of pre-cooked pasta. So anytime I want a pasta fix, it's all ready. I just need to pull it out of the freezer. So as you can see, it's really easy to make a meal. If I want a taco, I can grab some chicken, some black beans, some rice, throw it all together with some pico de gallo, grab a tortilla, and I'm ready to roll. If I want some pasta, I can pull that out again, maybe with some chicken and broccoli, cook up some onions. If I want anything I feel like making. And now I can go to the beach guilt-free, knowing that I'm coming home to some amazing healthy food to eat, and a lot of this will go in the freezer. And yeah, I really love batch cooking because it's like one day you just get her all done and then you're good for a number of meals. So, and then it's guaranteed I'm going to eat healthy. Plus I process all of the vegetables and stuff before they go bad, because who wants to waste food, right? The only problem with this is now I gotta deal with this. But one thing about it is it's just once, and now I've got dish-free meals made ahead. So yeah, this is my next effort, is to deal with this mess. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking spiel I did today, and yeah, tomorrow we're heading to the beach, so we'll bring you some footage from there.
Oh, the beach. Just as beautiful as I remember. And we met some friends down there, and we spent a wonderful afternoon.
Let the days be past, days of trying. Give up the aim of perfection.
It was really busy today. I think that there's been so much rain and it was finally a nice day on a Sunday. A lot of the local families, friends, and visitors headed to the beach. So happy to be here. Next, we took a wander down the main street portside. So many new places. Pizza for 31 pesos a slice. Great place for a quick bite when you're out and about. We went down today to see the Festival de los Fieles Difuntos, which is a festival of the faithful departed along the main street. So many beautiful tributes to family members that have left this earth. This was unfortunately the only Dia de Muertos event I was able to attend this year due to my late arrival and being so busy and the rainy weather. So it was really nice to get a chance to get down and see some of the beautiful altars in recognition of people who have left this earth. It was a gorgeous day, and it was nice just meandering down the street to the main square, taking in all the sights. The clock that never has the right time is always a fixture in the square. End of the day, we are back on the Colectivo headed home. Tired, but very happy. If you're still here, thank you so much for hanging in there for that long video. We were pretty busy this week. I just wanted to give you a little preview of what we're going to be doing in our next video. I've done a cost analysis for our stay here last season, so I'm going to be presenting that in my next video. So hopefully we'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.